All right, here we go. Behind me is the second Incred-I-Box that we built. We want to show you. It's a little bit different than the one I've had. Amanda and I, you decorated in it.
Yeah.
This one, actually, I like. There's no dents. There's no dents in it and scratches or nothing. The panels are really cool. We got Matt grinding back here. Now, he's old school, man. And I want to show you what he's working on, all right? Yeah. This is a 2-story tiny house. And we're going to do a complete video on it once it's done. But just the little things that I'm doing that the homeowner's allowing me to work with on here, and they're coming in tomorrow morning, and I'm trying to get a bunch done before they come in. And they live here, but I want them to show what their house looks like. So I will show you guys a little bit what's going on.
Okay.
Of course, if they see the video, they won't be surprised.
If they see the video, yeah.
All right, so this is the Incred-I-Box. You can see we got an electrical plug on the outside.
Yep. And
this is 9 foot tall in the back, 8 foot tall in the front, just like mine. You can see the trim. This is a simple trim. 3040 windows, the screens. Of course, it'll be cleaned up a little bit. This is your door.
So these were added?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, okay.
We added the plugs. And then on the front, so, wanted to...
Jeff on the countertop.
We got a porch light. You got a porch light out here. And I will show you some of the modifications we did from mine to this one. And then we're going to make a couple more little tweaks on the next 2. We're going to build 2 more. We're starting to build these Incred-I-Boxes. We got 50 trailers here, so we're going to start banging them out.
Yes.
All right. So, of course, this is the tongue of the trailer. And we put a disconnect out here. Everyone wanted a mini split.
Okay.
And we talked about it. So we got a line set inside the door jamb that comes out and it's tucked up underneath the house.
Okay.
It's just there. If you never use it, it's fine. But if you ever wanted to put a mini split, you can put the compressor here, and then you can put the inside.
Now, how hard will it be for someone to come and install it?
You know, our installers, the rate is probably $300 to $500 for labor.
Yeah.
And you can buy a mini split. There's so many different kinds. You don't have to get a Mitsubishi. We buy Mitsubishi here. Supposed to be top of the line.
Will it be hard for him to install, or
the homeowner?
Yeah, no, whoever they hire.
No, the line set. Look, he's got the line set, the drains in place, the power's here, everything's done.
Here. And so when they cut through the wall, there's nothing.
There's no cutting in the wall. We've already pre-wired, pre-plumbed, everything.
So all he has to do is hook up to
that.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, he'll have to do his soldering like you normally would do.
Okay.
Add the line to the back, and we're done.
Okay.
And then the inside, the line is inside the door jamb. So he just pulls it off, puts it on there,
Oh,
done.
so that's it.
Ready.
Simple. Okay.
Electric is already here. That's something we added to the Incred-I-Box.
Without adding the price, the cost to it.
I haven't jacked it up yet.
Yeah. No, not yet.
Yeah. And I'm so bad about that issue myself. I hate adding price to it, but anyway, we're
there is no
this.
dents. I just noticed there's no dents, so whenever you paint this or whatever you put on there, it's going to be a smooth sailing for you.
Of course, I took the bad panels. I did it all. Can you imagine we did all that on my house, the bad panels, and ended up selling 100 anyway.
Oh, I know.
You all haven't seen what this house is going to end up being like once all them 100 people get their homes and they start decorating them.
The potential.
It's going to be. I love how the home is just fun.
I can't wait to see what everybody does with theirs. How creative
you can put wood. See where that dark trim?
Yeah.
All that is to cover up the nails, the screws for the windows.
Yeah.
You can put wood around it. You can put anything you want on
Let me go up here to the corner and show. I just want to show that this house does not look bad the way it looks. Just because it's not painted.
You don't have to do anything with it.
You don't have to do anything. Look at it.
This will weather just like it is forever.
Exactly.
$20,000, Amanda. I mean, 20 grand.
Exactly. And you have a home.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's go inside and show you the floor plan. You're good? This is Jeff. Jeff checking out the electrical. So this is ANSI certified. He's our electrician. He goes through and check everything. Then I'll show you a little bit about.
Okay.
Everybody wants to see what you look like today?
No, see what I look like today. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. You have made some changes.
Look how quiet.
Oh, wow. It looks so big. Let me back up here.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Is this not cool?
I guess start with the door because that's different.
All right, so
yeah,
we made this wide because we have to have a little bit of a framing in here.
Yeah.
We've got wires running in here. This is like a thoroughway.
Yeah.
Up here is where your heating and air coolant lines are. Over here is where they run up the wall and go in. We've changed a few things on the plumbing. Now, we were going to put this up here, but it would bring this down to here. It was too much. We want a window in the bathroom.
Oh my
A window would not have fit in the bathroom.
That's right.
Now, somebody would say right now, why didn't you pull it over to here? Because we plumb right here is a future sink if you want.
A sink right there.
Hot and cold water and a drain. You cut that out and you can mount a sink right here.
Right.
All right? If you want to. Now, so this is the bath. Look at the toilet, the bathroom, the room that you have.
This is great because, you know, I'm not a big fan of the tankless water heaters being on the back wall. You've got that all free now for space. For storage.
Yes, there is lots.
Oh, look at there.
We're still playing around with this. Okay, so this trim, you say, why do you have wood on the wall? We have a wire behind it.
Yeah.
So this piece of wood is gouged out on the back, and that wire runs to here, comes up here and light. That's why I don't have an overhead light in the living room. It's just so much trim, and we don't want to we're trying to build these inexpensively.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me switch with you, or what do you want to show?
I just love the toilet and the plumbing. Look how tight everything is. You have a plug in the floor down here. It's a thoroughway. I love it. Thoroughway. What am I talking about?
What's a thoroughway?
I don't know. It's like a highway of wires. I don't know. I always say funny words.
There's a highway in your bathroom.
A highway in my bathroom.
Okay. Look at Ace. He's like, what? I'm going to show it over here. Look at this. So I sit down. There's where my feet. Plenty of room in here.
Plenty of room.
And what size is the shower?
36.
Is that 36?
We can put a 36 in them.
But is that a 36?
This is a 32.
32.
It was made for a 36. So I adjusted everything for a 36. Let me show you. You see this gap right here? This is if we can add. We have to put in what comes. It is so hard. You never know if you're going to get a 36 or 32. So what we've made this adjustments for this window. Everything for a 36. Now, we framed this in because
you got a little ledge there now.
I love what we're doing. So Joey and I were in here this morning. He said, all right, we got to put plugs and all this stuff in here. I said, you know what, Joey? Let's put a box instead of digging into the panel. Let's put a box here that we can set stuff.
That's great.
And then you got your plugs in here. So there's all these wires coming in here. So we got 2 wires coming and feeding 2 separate circuits. And then you got your wire for your light coming over here. So this wire has to come up in here. So I thought, well, if we're coming up here, just take it and come down. And it makes it trimmed out really nice. Isn't that cool? So you've got this backsplash.
And it makes it more of a substantial kitchen. It looks like a kitchen. I like that a lot.
Let me move that for you.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, and look, I'm going to show you the cabinets. These are just like the same cabinets we put in all of the nice homes. Right? So you got your sink, everything underneath here. You've got 3 drawers.
Big drawers.
Yep, and you guys put your own handles on them, okay? And they're deep drawers.
I ain't believing this.
Soft close. Now, one other component that we did not, we moved this door over 6 inches.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so one thing that I haven't put on here, we have some panel, it's a box. It just sits over top of this. This is going to be covered up. And then you can put a closet. I've got a plug, a receptacle right here for a refrigerator. So if you want to set your fridge on here, you can, or you can make a closet. Now, over here, and I needed to make this maybe in the future. The next one I'm going to do, and that's why we're knocking these out. I love these little panel boxes. This is an RV panel box. I'm going to put a plug probably either here or right here. Somebody might want to put a refrigerator here.
True.
I don't want to do that because it keeps protruding into the bedroom and living room area.
Yeah.
But we can put a plug here just in case they wanted to do that. Now, this still gives you plenty of room.
Oh yeah.
To put a full bed, sofa, anything you would want in here.
Oh yeah.
And some people are talking about, hey, you could put a loft in here if you wanted to.
You want to.
You would put a ledger and put your plywood up there or anything to make it. I don't like the lofts myself. This big grand open area is just nice. Remember, the storage above the bathroom, if you guys stay simple, there are plenty of storage up there. This is 36 inches deep, right? And it's almost 8 foot wide.
Okay.
You can get a lot of stuff up there.
Oh my gosh, you can.
And remember, the way this feels big, not like an RV. This is only 16 feet, Amanda.
I can't believe it.
So you got a full bathroom that I'm walking in here, a full bathroom, full kitchen, countertop. Over here, your gooseneck faucet. You got a window, a beautiful door. You've got a closet, refrigerator right here. You're good. Now, storage, you got your bed for storage. You got some shelves you can put for storage. Up here for storage. That's up to you guys to come up with storage ideas.
Absolutely.
I want to put all the components in here. I like this because you can sit and eat.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And then, you know, like in my house, you put this TV here, right?
Yeah.
Of course, it's an entertainment.
If you want a TV, there's so many people that don't have a TV. They use their iPads or they use their phones to do all of their entertainment stuff on there.
Yeah.
So I don't even think that is even a big factor.
Yeah.
To some people.
Now I put a plug. I just remembered I put a plug right here for mine, and I added that on. I may put that plug in there. I want to put a shout out to Joey. Joey trimmed all this whole house out.
Oh, good.
Joey's been here. He's been a carpenter 3 or 4 months, and I really have to hand it to him. It looks really nice.
It does. It looks, and you know, I love the wider boards. I like that.
Yeah.
The wider trim.
And you wouldn't believe the modifications in engineering we were thinking about how to do this quickly, right? And so we've got it down how we can mechanize all this. But Amanda, this is a $20,000.
I mean, you had a house forever, or a rental, whatever you're going to do with it. I mean, we've sold 100.
And mine, the only thing we did is we painted it white.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, the trim, I think this trim is so nice. You could either polyurethane it or stain it in contrast to the walls. You're getting ideas, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Absolutely. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But mine's just a turn and I'm like, oh my gosh.
So I'll point out the panels. About every 3 to 4 inches is a screw. And this is actually the structurally part of the home, is these corner bracings.
Okay.
All around where everything is a 90-degree diagonal, right? Or 90-degree brace is like the angle iron all the way across. You can see it all the way around here and up and down. So what we've been doing is we have a guy that works for us, and all he does is cut and bend and prep all this trim.
Yeah.
And they're stacking it and getting it ready for our 100 Incred-I-Boxes that we're getting ready to do. Yeah. There
is so much storage that you can do on the walls here. Like you can, there's so many things they have, even magnetic things. I just bought a magnetic bin, trash bin for my dryer. So the whole metal bin is a magnet and it sticks on there, and I'm able to put all my lint and all my trash in that bin. And it's a big, I ain't got 2 hands here, but it's from here to here.
Yeah, here to here. Yeah, and you know, and they make magnets that are really strong.
Yeah.
I've been looking up a lot of magnets. They've got some that turn on and off.
Yeah.
I've got some big ones that hold these panels up.
Yeah.
But they got the ones you can turn, and they can actually hold really heavy stuff. And this is steel.
Well, and to go onto Amazon or go on to wherever you want to look and just type in magnetic decor, and you're going to find a bunch of stuff. You can get plants. You don't even have to have plants hanging down now. They're magnetic, and it's artificial plants that look real. Stick them on. Stick them on the
really?
walls. Oh yeah, I've got some.
You know
on the
what?
fridge.
Oh, I want to do and cover the outside.
Yeah. So if you can find bigger ones.
Magnetic flower boxes underneath the windows.
Magnetic.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
So they got a lot of things that's come about like that. Or they've always had them. I don't know. The only reason I started looking for them is because of the Incred-I-Box. Yeah.
Hey, let me point out, we put a plug up here.
Oh yeah, like you said it was. There you go.
So that plug is to set an oscillating fan, right? Because we don't have a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
So you got an oscillating fan that'll keep the air moving in here.
Oh,
also,
yes.
if you want, you can cut out right there, cut right out of that wall. There's no wiring in the wall, and put an air conditioner, and plug in your air conditioner. Done.
Now, please, let's go over. Do you want to go over what you need to do in here with? Was it condensation or what's it called?
But before I say that,
okay.
This switch, when you come in, this switch, the bottom one, operates the right side of that plug. Okay. So with a lamp, that's your interior light. Okay. And then the top light is your exterior porch light. Okay. Right here. Now, Amanda was asking about moisture in here.
Yes.
Now, what I've found out, this is a cooler. It's an absolute igloo cooler is what you're living in.
Yeah, right.
You need fresh air in here. So I've always got my window cracked. If you live up north and you're going to live in a cold, cold climate and this house is not going to breathe, you have to have, we could add an air exchanger, but the price just goes up and up and up. You could put an air exchanger right there and plug it in.
Yes, you could.
All right? You can use a dehumidifier will take the moisture out of here. Now, the walls don't sweat from it being cold and hot. So if you're in here, it sweats from you breathing in here, right? So what I've done is I raised my window up here a little bit. Of course, I'm not 40 below zero out here, but it allows that fresh air to come in and out. Yeah. So.
And we would just want to let everybody know that we are going to, before your Incred-I-Box is delivered to you, we're going to have you sign a paper that you understand that, because we want you to make sure, we don't want you to get any mold, we don't want you to have any issues like that, condensation or anything, so that we just want to prepare everybody to understand make a plan of what you're going to do. Are you going to raise the window? Are you going to put an air exchanger? What are you going to do to get air in this
We can add an air exchanger. We could do those things, but the price goes up and up and up, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. We may come out with a different model that has these different things on it. But right now, I'm excited. It's a $20,000 house. Get it out to you. You guys make it work. You can put an air exchanger. You can buy it online. You can cut a hole in there. You could actually put an air exchanger and an air conditioner right there, plug them both up and be done. All right. This is a home that you can live in and never do nothing to it the way it is, or you can do more to it and modify it. Of course, you guys remember this box, going over that.
And that is a 19-gallon water heater.
19-gallon electric water heater. Move the box, replace it, put it back. Now, the way this is plumbed in, we've got this coming down. This is a pop-off valve. This is how you drain your water heater. You can see it's teed together, going down and outside. Okay. So if you need to repair this, you just drain it. Okay. Awesome. I love it. Waterproof flooring. I love this floor that we put in this. Man, it's just durable. It's ready to live in. It's ready to go. Yeah.
I swear, I'd love to get, for Seth to get one of these.
For sure.
Yeah. And live in the back, and live on the property. I mean, it's everything you need.
Okay, so I had an idea. Let's say I'm an investor, right?
Yeah.
I bought it for 20 grand. If you guys have ever seen the tiny home Airbnb called Getaway, really popular. The Getaways, you travel out in the middle of the country, there's no phone, there's no internet service, there's nothing out there. Their plan is this home right here. The only thing is they have a big picture window here, right? Looking outside at a fireplace. If I'm an investor and I've got this gorgeous view or whatever I want to do, you can actually take this right here, buy you a picture window that has a nail flange on it. You can order it from a glass company. You can draw a line right here, right? Take a saw and cut it out. Remove that part. I'm talking a skill saw with a wood cutting blade. And you cut that right out of there. Take it out, pop your new window in, and put just this trim. This is just metal trim, and it's done. You can modify these homes with this a little bit of a skill. And now you've got a beautiful rental because this bed laying here in the getaway, they have a bed, big picture window, fireplace outside, kitchen right here. Come in the door, there's a kitchen, bathroom, done. That's all you need for a rental. Right here at the foot of the step, I mean the kind of the edge of the bed.
Now, do they have models? Are they all the same?
No, they're all the same. All the same.
Oh, they're all the same.
So the getaway, I don't know a lot about it. I heard a little bit. Some people were telling me they had some big money. They had some investors buying them. There was like a $40 million project, and they built like 200 or 300 homes, and they're all over the United States. And so they put them in pockets up in the mountains. I mean, backwoods. All there is electricity and some water.
Yeah.
And it's just made called Getaway. So that's their theme. Unplug, get away, don't hear anything. But when they walk in, Amanda, they walk in, here, done.
Right.
People, if you're looking for an Airbnb, you do not need any more than this. That everybody's overthinking the Airbnb.
Right.
You know what happens with this right here? The most that makes it pop is the decorations.
Right.
Is all the you know, I seen a tiny home somebody sent me that I love maps. And they had maps on, a theme that you're going to do. You know how you theme it out? There's so many cool themes that you can have in here.
Yeah.
When people come, usually it's going to be a couple. They're going to sleep here. They're going to have a fireplace outside. Put a hot tub out there. In a little cottage like this, it's a winner. You're going to make money. 20 grand. Okay.
And I'd be curious to know how many of the 100 are going to be Airbnbs that we sold.
I'm just excited of the potential because if I knew that I could buy a $20,000 house, if I could actually think about an investor having 100 grand, so you buy 5 of these, $100,000 that could generate, I'm thinking bare minimum $10,000 a year.
Right.
$50,000 in a year, Amanda? 2 years is paid off?
Oh, yeah.
Your investments, let's just go 3 years. Your investment is paid off in 3 years. You go buy a rental home that you have renting out for $1,000 a month. It's going to take you a 15-year note to do that, and you've got to replace the heating and air system. You got to replace the shingles. You got to maintain that house. This is a steel fortress. All you've got is a little air conditioner. When that kicks a bucket, throw it out and get you another one in there, right?
Right.
What else you got? Everything. This is a Lowe's water heater. What else is there to repair?
Right.
You got a sink you can get to. The shower valves right here, done. Toilet, jerk it out, put another one in. Super easy.
Right.
All of our plumbing and wiring is in the floor. It's inspected, it's ANSI certified, ready to go. And it's not like an RV that when is it going to leak?
No.
This house is not going to leak. It's a solid metal roof all the way across with a gutter. And reminds me, I got to stop talking about this house, but we do have an off-grid package that you can add to this house. Lucas and I were talking about it. It's just, I'm doing like a forklift. You take this box and you set it on the tongue, and we're making it, you just plug and play.
Yeah.
That's your solar. You got a gutter on the lower end, collect your water. And then if you want, take this out, put a compost in it. You can tap into that water line right here. You got hot and cold.
Yeah.
If you want to move this and put you a tankless right here.
Right, exactly.
That's a DIY.
Everything is super modifiable in here,
It is,
right?
yes. Yeah, not a problem at all. Look at that dog.
Look, he's already done. He's like clocked out.
All right, well, thanks for watching on this. This is the Incred-I-Box, $20,000. Call us, email us, do something, buy it. You're going to miss out if you don't get one.
And this one will be done today?
This is pretty much done. We got a few little things we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's leaving for Seattle next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Yep, so we're going to clean it up, test it. That's what we're doing right now. I'm testing. Everybody randomly came in here,
So
put a
aside
doorknob
from yours,
on.
we're going to call yours the prototype.
Yeah.
But we're going to call this number 1. So this is the very first Incred-I-Box that we have built for a customer.
For a customer. Yeah. We
So-
got 2 more going to be built next week. I'm hoping we can pop them out next week. Boom, both of them. So we're just kind of playing with it.
Yeah.
We've already made some adjustments on the plumbing and the wiring.
Yeah.
Because when we were doing this, we said, well, let's change this. It's just for us.
So just a roundabout, how many days or hours, or what do you think was actually into it? If you had to
Probably one guy. Well, if you know, if you include assembling the panels, of course.
Yeah.
The floor. So the floor was 1 day, 2 days. We put it together in a few hours.
Yeah.
2. Then you got probably, what, 1, 2,
3 days,
3 to 4 days. 3,
4, yeah.
Yeah, 3, 4 days.
Because you had some modifications that you all had to come up with.
We were not even trying to push it.
This was all different,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. I'm already.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what we're thinking is, as you know, in the assembly line, this floor system, if we had the water plumbing, we're already building the chases for our plumbing.
Right.
We're already thinking through our electrical. So where it took, in the day, it was like completely framing the floor.
Yeah.
What we're going to start doing is framing floors and stacking them and packing them. Then we can wire and plumb them in a few hours and go. We've already talked about different ways of insulating, sheeting. Is just so much that we're changing and thinking about how we can be more efficient. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So this, we really need to keep track of time.
Yeah, and this is number 1. So we're going to have to put some type of a little plaque, or we got to come up with something and get it on there, and this we'll number it. Maybe you guys can sign it or something.
That's
That'd
right.
be cool.
Yeah, this is number one. Number 1.
All right.
Everybody, have a great day. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. I started to say the on and off button. Thanks.
Okay.